Right, I am the senior support worker, and my role is, quite, important, overall, looking after staff and looking after, residents, to make sure, I provide, the high, quality, of care. Also, I try to, mentor, staff to make sure they know, what they're doing, and then managing, the care plan and all the risk, assessment, for the residents. And overall we try work as a team to make sure the residents receive the best care. I would think when you see residents it's progressing very well, responding for all of the medication for the care what we provide, and feel safe in that environment, and also very good relationship with staff on the shift. That is very important, because this is his home, and that is the best way when he feel safe and happy, and with everything what is around, and involved with everything. That resident is involved with everything what we are provide for him. I think this is the best rewarding when he's happy. But the best part when you can see happy people around you, when they understand what for we are for them, and you just make positive impact for the specific residents, or for all residents. I think this is the best part when you can see the happiness, and your job is recognized. You do something good in someone's life, because most of the residents haven't got the family, and we are family for them. That means this is the best part being around the people what you can see they need us help. When you can see something positive impact, this is the best way in here, and also the residents feel safe, feel happy in here, and someone from outside visit us and can recognize like the big family. This is the best things, because all the residents are very close with staff. We are very close with them, and I think this is the best part when people would like to come back to us, would like to spend the time with us, and they feel safe, and they treat the Great Glens like at their home. This is, yeah, in my opinion, this is the best.